So welcome to Black Hat video series. So in this video we'll start about the practicals of the Trojans. So if you can see on our desktop we have a Trojan horse named as Ramcos. Let me extract it. Password 123. All the tools Trojans which you require for the training would be provided to you along with this video series. So we go to the folder, and what the file is, Ramcos loader. So you have to start this loader file first and click on the launch button, allow access. I accept, and the Ramcos is open. Now let me check that it's on the NAT. The victim machine is on the bridge. Let me also make it on the NAT. So first of all, we will be trying the practical in our controlled lab in the VMware environment. Later on, I'll also show you how to do this practical over the internet as well through the VPS. So first of all, let's check our IP address here on the attacker machine, and we disable our firewall so that the victims could come smoothly to us. Our IP address is 47.132. So what we'll do is we'll first go to the local settings. We add any random value like maybe 5555, not any password, and we add it. So now if you see, we are listening on port number 5555. So what is a port number? I hope you'll be knowing it. Port is basically a window or a channel for every application on which it can listen. Like I have Firefox, it would be listening on some another port. Internet Explorer would be listening on another port. Skype would be listening on other port. So every application will be listening on some specific port. So we have assigned like 5555 for the Ramcos. So any victim who will coming to this computer on 5555, it means the victim is coming for the Ramcos, and Ramcos will catch him. That's why we just opened any random port. Then we go to builder, we go to connection, and here we have to type our IP address 192.168.47.132. And the same port we have to give 5555, no password, and we add it. So this is a socket, IP address plus port number. To this specific socket, a victim will come back to us. Installation, we have to click on install the remote client. Why it's important? Else if the victim will restart his computer, you will lose him if you'll not tick mark this option. It will give you the permanent session forever on the victim computer till the point he'll not format his computer. Stealth will make it invisible so that no pop-ups, nothing would open in the front of the victim. Keylogger, we can also enable the offline keylogger as well. Surveillance, no required. Build, and we build the file with the name of maybe update.exe on the desktop. So we can minimize, close. So this is the file. So this is the file which we have to send it to our victim computer. Let's copy it. And we paste it here. And if I double click on this file, you will see one victim came. Now please remember that this practical which we are doing is for the local LAN. Local LAN means in your local computer network, like maybe in your house, into a coffee shop, like on a particular area, not on the internet. For the internet perspective, I'll show the same practical with a different way through a public IP address. Now we have just the private IPs assigned in the VMware. So this practical is just for the local LAN perspective, just to understand how the Trojans and the Ramcos work. So I will right click on the victim. So the first option we have is of the screen capture. If you click on screen capture, you will be able to see the victim screen live, and whatever the victim is doing on his screen, whatever he's watching, and even you can control as well. Like if I'll double click on my computer, my computer is open on the victim. Let's verify on the victim computer. Yes, we can see my computer is open there as well. We can close it. Let's go back to attacker. So let's close here even. Now if we again right click, you'll see there are actually hundreds of options there in the Ramcos. You can we have a feature of keylogger, like in which you'll be able to record the keystrokes of the victim. Like we go to online keylogger, we click start, and that's it. Now whatever victim will type on his computer, maybe the banking logins, maybe the Gmail passwords, maybe the credit card numbers, everything would be seen here. Like we'll go to victim computer, we'll open the Firefox. I go to maybe like gmail.com. Click sign in. I type John 666 @ for example gmail.com. Password could be like 12345667. Enter. And now if we go to attacker, you can see that the victim first typed the gmail.com, then he typed the John 666 @ gmail.com, and then that was the password he typed. So whatever he'll type more in the future, maybe he'll be chatting with someone, maybe he'll be doing some business transaction, or he'll be doing some business chat, everything you'll be able to read here. So keylogger is actually, I think, the best option in the Ramcos through which you will be able to grasp your perfect things like credit cards and the bank logins. So I stop it and let's close. So we can right click again. We have an option of webcam capture. You'll be able to see the webcam of the victim. Microphone capture, you'll be able to capture whatever he's speaking on Skype or something with someone. We also have a file manager option. If we click on that, you can right click and download any of his files from any of his drives, and even we can upload any file as well. Like in the C drive, he have a viewers folder. I go there and for example, I'll make a notepad file here with the name of ABC. I write something demo. Save. I can right click and I can upload file, and where on my desktop I have ABC, and abc.txt is uploaded in his computer. And let's go and verify on the victim, C drive, viewers, and you will see the ABC is uploaded there. So that's it. We also have a process manager where we can see what are the processes running, and the Ramcos its own process is shown in the red, that this is running as well. And like for example, I open the Firefox, which is also be shown here. We refresh, Firefox is shown here, and I can right click on any process and I can terminate as well. If I terminate, if you see, Firefox is closed from the victim, and victim will amaze that, wow, what's happening, why I'm opening some programs, it's automatically closing. So he'll not know that somebody else is also controlling in the background. There is also one very nice feature in the Ramcos known as password recovery. For example, what it's used for is, maybe the victim have already saved passwords on some websites, like I go to facebook.com and he have already a saved password with a John ID and a password. Now if he have already a saved password, he'll not be typing it again, and if he will not type again, you will not be able to catch it in the keylogger. Like if you right click and then there is a keylogger option, you'll not be able to catch your victim here because he'll not be typing the username and password again. The keylogger only shows you the keystrokes, whatever it's being typed. And here if you see, the username and password is already saved and filled. So what we have to just do is we right click and there is an option of password recovery. And if you do so, it shows you that there is a facebook.com username and password saved. This is the username, this is the password. So that's a very nice feature in the Ramcos, that we can also grasp the saved username and passwords. We can also right click and we can send some happy messages. For example, we can give a title, you are hacked, and happy birthday. Send message, and if you see the message came up, and the victim will be thinking like, wow, who is the person who is playing with me? Okay, and so these are the mostly usable options which we have seen here. Rest we also have some registry editors as well. We have file search, even we can find any file in the victim computer that maybe he have some saved file with the name of credit cards or something, or with some credential passwords. So we can give a path, maybe in the whole C drive, what you want to search for, password. So maybe if we have any file with the name of passwords, we can search it. Can you see 2 things with the name of passwords have been found. Now in the later part, in the next series, what we will do is I'll also show you that how we can change the icon of this Trojan, because right now it's not looking as original that the victim will double click over it. It's looking like something malicious program. So in the next video I'll show you how we can change the icon of it, how we can turn it into the undetectable, because right now this file is detectable by mostly every antivirus. And I will also show you that how we can have a public IP so that we'll be able to use this practical over the internet as well. So I'll see you in the next series. Stay tuned and thank you for watching.